It's a wonderful story to tell, that God chose a place for us by the foots of Coupe lies GHS, blooming in the grace of God. Dear land, coats of Coupe, for you we are. Dear land, may we all live in true love.
Hello Nexans, Sam Wanja Tambe. I was a student in GSS Nyasoso from 1980 to 1985. Our principal at the time was Chief F. Ingende, and my big was Tani Gerard Bisson, who is currently with the UN, and Bate Beatrice, who is in Douala. I had as classmates people like Professor George Owane, Elompo Che, and Kwele Cletus, Simen Matthew, and many others.
Dr. Norbert Kafu Fomenki, a senior lecturer with the University of Buea part-time, and also some medical schools in Douala and Buea. I'm a senior high school lecturer as well, and I work at the Divisional Delegation of Secondary Education in Limbe presently, and I have a few publications. Then as with respect to Nyasoso, I entered Nyasoso from 1980 to 1985. My classmates include our Honorable Minister Elompo, Nkwele Cletus, Asom Jingo, and many others, Sam Wanja, Simen Matthew, and many others. I Tonge Martin, all of them are my classmates.
Metiege Divine Jikang. I'm of the 9th batch of class 82. So we came to Nyasoso in 1982, and our batch is called a transition batch because the pioneer principal who invited us was transferred in 1982, and we now had a new principal by name Bernard Ivo. We had a very nice time to stay in Nyasoso. Nyasoso was created in 1974. Till date, Nyasoso has brought up many people. You can see the way I'm dressed shows that that school is the place to reckon with. We have ministers who graduated from Nyasoso, colonels, commandants, all grades in the military. We have professors, we have university lecturers, we have teachers, principals, and many other people, nurses, doctors, commissioners who graduated from Nyasoso. So that makes Nyasoso a great place to be. We had colleagues whom we came together, like I had Dr. Ntuba. He's in America, Chino Barrister Aqualinda, Dr. Elon Eric, Dimitri Samuel, Ebon Asabe Golov Ebon, Ebon Isaac, Jume Mado, Alobede Mado, Commissaire Alobede Mado. There are many people whom we graduated together we came together in 1982, and that made us a place to be. And many also the citadel of learning.
Just blooming in the grace of God. Dear land, coats of Coupe, for you we are. Dear land, may we all live in true love. It's a wonderful story to tell, that God chose a place for us by the foots of Coupe, Muan, and Guba lies GHS, blooming in the grace of God. Dear land, coats of Coupe, Muan, and Guba, for you we are. Dear land, may we all live in true love.
Anastasia, class of 1980, the 7th batch, known as the ministerial batch, the financial house of Nexa. Some of my classmates are His Excellency Elompo, Nkwele Cletus, Ejele Preschool, Ijage Lucia, Matamu Kake, Ita Evelyn Nanje Ejik, Simen Matthew, Ikoti Silas, Ikoti Hans, Tayo Judith, Dr. George Wane, Dr. Nkafu Nobe, Enongene Aivu, alias Kwaku. I live and work in Yaoundé, and I belong to the all-powerful Yaoundé chapter.
His Royal Majesty Mbongwata Mesumbe, Nexa 84 class, 11th batch. I remember how cool it used to be to study at the foot of Mount Tepe. The rough roads at the time, which have not changed in date, but a wonderful campus suitable for learning. I remember we being in the boys' dormitory and the women's girls' dormitory, and we used to have what we call telephone line that would separate the boys from the girls' dormitory. Our refectory food, corn chaff, gari and okra, and the famous rice and beef which we used to call Kurusha before. We came in the year of the Kindersuna Benat Aibu as principal, and then we lived to remember this emblematic figure who is resting in the Lord.
No doubt. Great next sons, chanted loud from every corner. We are gathered crowd, come together. Let the world see, makes the spirit in harmony. Great next sons. It's a wonderful story to tell, that God chose a place for us. By the foots of Coupe lies Jesus, blooming in the grace of God. Dear land, coat of Coupe, for you we are. Dear land, dear land, may we all live in true love.
Tapiba Robert Nchopi, the next son of the first batch. First batch meaning the pioneer batch, with the first to attend government secondary school, as school was called in those days, and GHS, as called today. It's a wonderful privilege to say something at the beginning of this Golden Jubilee, because God has opportuned me, several of my friends, to see this 50 years afterwards. Many of our classmates, that 1974 class, gone ahead. They are so rest in peace.
Lucia Etiage Dipita Epusona, I'm regional delegate of Women's Empowerment and Family for the Southwest region. I'm a Nexan, a proud Nexan from GSS Nyasuso. I'm of the 7th batch. Some of my classmates, can start from Dene Colastica, Sarah Akume, Kwele Cletus, Ejole Pisco, Elonkor, Gide, George, many others that I cannot mention. Matamu Kake, who is with me here, Kofete Beatrice, Tiati Beatrice, all those are my classmates. Alobede Jacinta, Barrister. So I just want to say that I am happy to be a Nexan, because what I am today, my foundation started from Nyasuso. And some of the good memories I have with me are from Nyasuso. And that is, I've been to so many schools, many, before I became who I am today. But I am so stuck with everything that concerns Nyasuso, because that is where I was groomed to be the woman that I am. And my memories back there, I can never forget. They have been history to me. They have been motivating to me, encouraging, and they are pleasant.
May we all live in true love. Dear land, codes of Copenhagen, wanting Cuba, for you we are. Dear land, may we all live in truth.
Chris Ebong Ewang is my name. and I am of the 12th batch, that is the 1985 batch of our alma mater, Nyasoso Ex-Students Association. NEXA 85, I'm also privileged to be the present president of NEXA 85. I took over from one great NEXA, Monsieur le Maire, Mr. Ngata Raoul Desiré. And you may want to know some other names of members of this special family. We talk of mention Engineer Njumepa Yosale, class proctor from year 1 to year 5, Founder Cecilia Fubit. In the diaspora, we have Mba Elias doing so well in Canada, in Canadian universities as a lecturer. We have other guys in the USA, Meya Efwet, Johnny, Itame Atabes, Cyril, and Ogene Ernest, Fortune Simon. Back here, we know our own who are also doing so well, members of this 1985 class, Founder Cecilia, Mani Aaron, a teacher with about 20 years of experience. Edokwele Godlove is our Secretary General. I mentioned the Solimborg, Zuma for Veronica. Bume Ada Olive is project management expert, also doing so fine. We are happy together as NEXA 85 and as members of the entire or this enlarged NEXA family.
Justice Ebantoko. I'm a barrister at law resident in Limbe. I am of the 1978 class, 1978 to 1983. I am specifically of the 5th batch. In our batch, we had wonderful gentlemen and ladies. We had Mesumbe Solomon, we had Nana Evaristus, we had Mbo Victor Mafiamba, we had Ekakunde, we had Enang Henry, Ekoge Henry, late Lusimbu, Belga Margaret, Jane Mebune, Genko Daniel, Andamiti Ebenezer, Sone George, and a host of gentlemen and ladies who are wonderful people now in the world.
Austin Kwele Meduke, aka the Great Kaiser. I am of the 17th batch, class of 1990. You know, I was opportune to have so many great classmates. Some of late, unfortunately. Many of them live on today, like in the likes of Dr. Ngalama Afonso of UB, Mr. Kode Samuel, Reverend Yeni Nelson, Reverend Bob Solomon, Reverend Celestine Futang, Mr. Mpang Ehabe, Mr. Kajetan Fobisong, Mr. Mesumbe Henry, Ejage Constance, Ejage Rolindis, Ngwane Cecilia, Akale Mary, Emilia Mesinze, Joan Chachua, Regina Mesume, and many others. Not forgetting our present-day principal, Mr. Akume Dennis Ebong.
Jacqueline Ngongwi from the 18th batch, 91 class, the last DSS batch. I had mates like Harrison Noko, Peter Ino Nyaked, Ebon Pendantoni, Ekimaleya, Mbong Mata, Ete Cecilia, Jan Joseph, Pierre Joseph. I work as a field coordinator of Proclaiming International.
Simon Michael Jumbe of the 3rd batch of NEXA Kumba chapter. Talking about favorite moments in GSS Nyasoso, I will recall the adventure that we had with friends like Tommy Fred, Bison Henry, Luano Divine, Tani Jera, Luke Walters, Late Monte Rocher, Len Bunyi David, etc.
Evelyn Panya, class of 81 to 86. So my classmates are Irene Gatmange from here, Dile, Sonen Mindana Songe, Vivian and Adam Paku, Pele Eric, Kocha Hilary Bomba, Kotaka Milos, Louis Steven, and Samuel Eboa, Tuka Frida, Kwame Dorothy, Patience Akone, Tanto, Will, of course, Cecilia and Bono Rose. My goodness, Akika Bonogi, Apollonia Elwan. Fond memories, the adventures that we used to engage in.
Olive Bume, also known as Nyasoso born Adabume.
the project manager of the 50th anniversary event of Nexans celebrating 50 years of excellence. So I'm giving shout out to the national president, Colonel Sanaja. Yay! I am also recognizing great Nexans like His Excellency Elaba. Yay! We are also getting people like Dr. Ashinyenti. Yay!
My name is Ekungwe Christopher Kang. I was so delighted to enter that magnificent compound called Government Secondary School, Nyasuso. And I happened to have met others who came from different parts of the country who engaged on the same journey, in the likes of Mr. Chunke Peter, Dumbembe Marcos, Ibile Marcos, we have Kangorin, Nebune Elizabeth, Saleh Suzanne, Chimekaro, so many, Enomani, and so many others with whom we started from one.
In Colossians 3:13 it is written, "Be tolerant with one another and forgive one another." Two friends were walking through the desert, and at a certain point in their journey, one friend slapped the other one. The one who got slapped was hurt terribly, but he didn't say a word. He bent down and wrote on sand, "Today, my best friend slapped me." They continued the journey, and after some time they got to a place where they found an oasis, and they decided to take a bath to freshen up. And as they dived in, the friend who had gotten slapped before got stuck in the mire and was about to drown. Then he was saved by the friend who had slapped him. So he picked up a stone and carved on that stone, "Today, my best friend saved my life." So the other friend asked him in surprise, "When I slapped you, you wrote on sand. But when I saved your life, you wrote on stone. Why?" And he smiled and said, "When friends do bad things to you, write them on sand, where the winds of forgiveness can blow them away. But when they do good things to you, carve them, engrave them on stones, where no wind of time can wash it off, and you will live to remember it." As you go through today, dear friend, there are persons who might have hurt you, those who backstabbed you, those who disgraced you and humiliated you. Perhaps it's a friend or a spouse. Perhaps it's a brother. Write those on sand and let the wind of forgiveness blow them away today. But every single deed of kindness that I have ever done to you, any hand of friendship that I have ever extended to you, and every moment of joy they had shared with you, engrave that on the stone of your mind, that you always live to remember. Forgive somebody today, and remember the good things the one had done for you. Have a wonderful day, and God bless you.